Guys, welcome to the new Coach Lab, formerly known as the Team Dynamite 7-Day Coach Basics. So this system has been duplicated from some other successful coaches, and it's been designed to help you as the upline sponsor not have to worry about any of the training. It's provided for you. But your job will be to simply stay connected to the new coach to make sure that they're following the lab and they're going through each training. So the reason why I decided to switch over to this was because the 7-Day Coach Basics was great. It was, one video a day for 7 days, but it was me, it was my face. And I want something that you can really duplicate, and I want to do something that really works for the entire team. So this will make it a little more personable because the training that is in here is really the Coach Basics created by Beachbody, but I just added more motivating photos and made it more general for the entire team. So that way you can make it personalized to your coaches by, again, just staying connected to them and being there for them, and most importantly, holding them accountable to finish this training. So hopefully having them go through this training takes all the pressure off of you to have to train them yourself, so you can just really focus on being there for them as a coach. This is what we call a revolving training, meaning a new coach can enter at any time and complete the training at any time. And that was another problem with the 7-Day Coach Basics. We were only running it once a month. This is awesome because it can be done per each coach's pace, and they can start it and finish it anytime they want. Now, obviously, you want to promote consistency right off the bat and make sure that they go through the entire training. That's why it's your job to stay really closely connected to them. So this is what the front page looks like. You'll see the pinned post right here that talks about, welcome to the lab, and it tells the new coach exactly what to do. Click on the tab at the top of the group called Files, and then click on number 1, Intro for New Coach Lab. Follow the instructions, stay connected to your upline, have fun. So the wall here, these are going to be revolving comments based on the lesson that coaches are doing. You don't even need to worry about this, and hopefully they won't get confused by this. They're going to stay away from that. They're simply going to go to the Files section, click on Files, and then as I said in the pinned post, click on step number 1, Intro for New Coach Lab, Welcome, and Prerequisites. These files you don't even need to worry about. So if you click on 1, everything is laid out for them. Start here, participant guide. This is Beachbody's, you'll see it, I'll show it to you, but this is Beachbody's Coach Basics guide. This is basically what they're going to use as they go through. It's like 5 pages. They can save it to their computer or they can print it out, whatever they like to do. And then so once they print out that, then they're going to go to step 2, getting started checklist. They're going to print this picture out. This is their checklist to help them get started for the very first phase of the training. They're basically just going to go through and they're going to click on every step. This is the quick start guide. So they're going to download the 7-Day Quick Start, so they have that as a resource as well. And again, you as an upline should be scheduling accountability and phone calls with them, whether it's daily, weekly, whatever they need to get started. Step 4, top tips for new coaches. That's just a really short video of me. Step 5, we talk about personal development. So all they're just going to do is go read through the post and then follow the action items. This action item is, get your book that you start with. Here's what we recommend. And vow to read 15 minutes or listen to 15 minutes a day. Okay, and then we talk about how to set up their website, their online office. This post talks about how to start creating their contact list, and then committing a time schedule in order to get started with the training. And then once they get through all these steps, it says you are done with phase 1. Please move on to phase 2 by going back to the Files section and click on phase 2. So they're going back to the Files section. Now they're going to click on step 2, which is the first phase of the new coach lab. Begin after the welcome and prerequisites. So after they do number 1, they go right into number 2. Oops, I gotta fix that. Print out the guide for beginning the first lesson, and then they're going to go through each lesson, lessons 1 through 13. These are pulled from Beachbody's Coach Basics. So just to give you an example, I put a nice motivational picture with it, and then here is the lesson below. So There are some resource videos, and they're all straight from Beachbody. Again, no need to reinvent the wheel. They'll see when they start this training that it asks them every single time, once they finish a lesson, they need to tag their upline sponsor in the comments section. And that's, again, so you can see the activity of what they're doing or what they're not doing. As they comment, that's how it's going to start to revolve on the wall. So as soon as a coach finishes a lesson and they're going to comment, you're going to see it pop up on the wall here. So that's why I said you don't want them to get caught in looking at this wall, because the comments and the posts are always revolving. Have them stick to the plan. Files section. First they go through number 1, then they go through number 2. You'll see once they finish lesson 13, at the bottom it'll say you're done with phase 1. Please move on to phase 2 by going back to the files section and click on phase 2. So here they go, phase 2. Then they're same thing. This is the second half of the training. They're going to focus on all of these lessons. They're all simple steps with simple action items that can be done. You could get several done in a day if you want to. Once they finish lesson 10, then it says you're done with phase 2. Please contact your upline to set up a next step call. If for some reason they don't do that, I'm also giving them my email. They can email me to let me know that you are ready for the Emerging Emeralds group. That is the next phase of training that isn't done yet. I'm currently putting that together, and I'm utilizing a lot of stuff from Beachbody too. As you can see, there's a lot of bugs to work out. Like I put spaces in when I created the file, but there's some things I'm gonna have to fix, obviously, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of kinks to work out, and I would love to get your feedback. Number 4, document 4, is for you guys. So upline coaches who have new coaches in the coach lab. Okay, so if you look at this document, and hopefully once they finish this phase 2 of the training, they will then need this to help their new coaches get started in the lab. So once you have a new coach sign up, step 1, you're going to add them to the Team Dynamite group on Facebook, welcome and tag them. I don't know what's up with these spacings. I got to somehow fix that. Second thing, you're going to send them a welcome email, and here's an example below. Step 3, schedule their GSR, getting started right, call within the first 3 days of their sign up. It is crucial to get them on the phone and start to immediately help them build confidence and get them excited. Step 4, you're going to add them to this group so they can start the training. And then step 5, as they do the new coach lab, hopefully they're tagging you every time they do a lesson, but you need to stay closely connected to them. So what's been frustrating to me in the past is during the 7-day coach basics, I would post day 3 of the video and I would see a coach tag another coach saying, hey, at Mary Smith, here's day 3 of the video. That's not personable. That's honestly, I know we're busy. That's us just trying to get it off of our plate. You need to reach out to them individually, and I recommend text or call them. So if they're not tagging you in these lessons, send them a text or call them and say, hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you tag me in many of the lessons throughout your phase 1 of the coach lab. So are you getting it done? Let's talk about how we can set aside time and really work for you to be consistent, because I know this is something you want to do. We've just got to get you started. You have to hold them accountable. That's not going to be my job in the lab. And then number 6, once they complete the new coach lab, you can click on this certificate, and you could save this picture and post it in the Team Dynamite group on Facebook, or you could post it in here and say, congratulations, at Mary Smith just finished phase 2 of the coach lab, woohoo! You can also save this picture on your phone. So you would open up this document on your phone, and then you would get, I think I put some in here, like PicArt, WordSwag. There's a lot of apps where you would upload this photo into that app, and then right across the bottom you could put words, like put their name, Mary Smith or whatever. So number 4 is really only for uplines that have coaches in the new coach lab. So please, 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 this is open now. It can start anytime. So please get feedback, put your new coaches in there. It's going to be really crucial that you explain to your new coach how this lab works. And I would just say this is a new coach lab. You go through it at your own pace, but I'm going to make sure that you really stay consistent with this, so I'm going to hold you accountable, let them know that right off the bat. And then I would say, here's all you need to do. So I just added you. Go to the home page. Don't look at the wall and get caught up there. You can read the pinned post for instructions, and then you're going to click on files, and you're just going to start with number 1. You're going to go through number 1, then number 2, and then number 3, and that's all that your focus is going to be on. And then give them a timeline. This could take them a week to get through. It could take them a month to get through. It depends on their pace and how much time they're putting into it. But I don't want them to, or you to think, I'm going to do 1 lesson a day, because they're much quicker than that. You could do 5 lessons in a day if you want. So I hope that helps you guys. I'm really, really excited. I've lost a lot of sleep over this. I'm not going to lie, because change is tough. I hope that we made the right decision. Like I said, we're going to have to work out some bugs. And you know what? If it doesn't work, we're going to go back to a different system anyways. So let me know your feedback. I look forward to you starting to add your coaches into the group or going through it yourself. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks.